Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is time to rise and receive. Hope you all had a great weekend. Hope your Monday is off to a good start if you're here in the United States, and if you are in Europe. I have some lovely souls out in Europe that I connect with on a regular basis. I know it's like 9 hours ahead. So I hope your Monday has been good. I'm glad to connect with you, and I'd like to welcome you to your 10-minute morning send-off that's designed to support you in receiving what you most want by unlearning struggle. If you don't know me, I am Sonia Miller, coach, speaker, and best-selling author, and I am really passionate about delivering the message that you cannot receive what you most want if you don't know how to receive. And receiving is the most natural thing in the world, but most of us are disconnected from this and forgotten how because we have been so trained and conditioned to over-rely on what I call the masculine model of power and manifestation, and this causes us to struggle. So as we expand upon the masculine to really tap into the power of the feminine, which is just about being and receiving and experiencing and feeling and surrendering, all sorts of things can come in that we've been waiting for and fighting for and struggling for and being patient for. So what I'm doing here at Rise and Receive is every morning I pull one card out of my new deck, the Receive deck. I'll share a receiving principle with you and send you off on your day with a willingness mantra to invite more or better than you could ever imagine. Well, I'm really excited about the card that I pulled today because I know I needed to hear it. So usually I'm connected to what other people are feeling. It's just kind of an energy thing. So today's topic is, or the theme is, soothe your powerlessness. Soothe your powerlessness. So if there is a particular area of life where you are feeling powerless, if in general you're feeling powerless, like many people who are focusing or certainly have their attention grabbed by all of the things that we feel powerless about in our world today, I invite you to sit back, let this wash over you, and just kind of breathe it in, receive it, and see how you can apply it to your life today. Okay, so here we go. Soothe your powerlessness. You struggle with feeling powerless when you want to control something beyond your control. And yet much of life is beyond your control. You can't control other people's thoughts, feelings, actions, or choices. You can't control the weather, the economy, or current events. You can't control life and death. And contrary to popular misunderstanding, you can't control the thoughts and feelings that arise in your awareness. While you can't control life, you can respond to it. And the one thing you can control is how you direct your awareness. If you give your attention to things that make you feel bad, you will feel bad. Give your attention to things that make you feel good, and you will feel good. Next time you feel powerless, notice, pause, and breathe. Then pay attention to how you are seeking power. If your mind is asking a question that begins with, how do I, fill in the blank, chances are good that you want to control another person or situation. Instead, shift your question to, where do I have power here? Listen, look, and follow the insights you receive. As you reclaim your free will to choose what receives your attention, you shift from powerlessness to power. So with that, I'm going to give you your willingness mantra for the day, and then we're going to unpack this a little bit more, all about power. So your willingness mantra for the day, which I invite you to write down, come back and re-listen to it if you need to catch it later. Say it, think it, breathe it, sing it, sleep it, eat it. Just keep inviting. It's the invitation of willingness. And then watch what unfolds for you. Here it is. I am willing to feel connected to my true power under all conditions. I am willing to feel connected to my true power under all conditions. So I hope this is beginning to sort of either remind you of things that you know and needed to hear today, or maybe stimulate some new thoughts and awarenesses that will expand your consciousness and keep opening you up to more effortless receiving and less struggle. So when I got this card this morning and I was contemplating and meditating, I wanted to highlight some really important points about power, your personal power, and our desire to control things. So it kind of boils down to this, and it's all very automatic pilot. It's what we've learned. It's what we've been conditioned to do. We absorbed it through messages growing up and through observation and all of the things that get reinforced and rewarded in our lives. So a lot of this is unconscious. But awareness is the key to everything. That's actually the theme of the Receive course that I teach. Awareness is the key to everything. And this is because your consciousness creates your reality. So again, your power is in how you direct your awareness. We are always training our awareness that nourishes the consciousness that allows effortless receiving. Okay? That's a whole lot easier than all kinds of thinking and doing and action without any regard for what's happening inside. Okay, so this is about training your awareness. So here's what happens with control. The desire to control comes from one place. It's one very simple idea, and it is a belief that is false. It's an untruth. And here's the belief that drives the need to control. It goes like this. You must change, or this thing must change in order for me to feel better. Okay, let that in. That external thing out there must change in order for me to feel better. And what that does is it sets you up so that all of your good feelings are held hostage to external things. So what do? Well, if I can only feel better if that thing changes or if that person changes, we're going to want to control. However, most of life cannot be controlled. Back to that card again, okay? So what I want to do is go deeper and talk about, I've highlighted kind of 3 things about why this sets you up for not feeling good, for struggle, just for basically for feeling powerless. That's what this is about today. So number 1, I just kind of said it. When you are focused on trying to control something in order to feel better, it sets you up for struggle because you cannot control most of life. Number 2, you will be right in not a good way. If you believe that needs to that needs to change in order for me to feel better, because your consciousness creates your reality, you will set yourself up so that that's the only thing that you can manifest. You will have to wait until that thing changes in order to feel better. Your feeling good will be held hostage to that belief. And so you'll be right. Like I said, you'll be right in not a good way. And the third thing that happens is this is super ineffective. If you want to receive your fulfillment, receive your joy, receive all of your heart's desires, trying to control things you can't control are about as ineffective as anything can be. However, when you shift all of your awareness, which is where you have power, to your inner world, and instead you ask the question, where do I have power here? By asking the right question, you start to receive the right answers because your consciousness creates. And your mind is just scanning for where's my power here and where's my power here and where's my power here. You will start to receive those insights. And when you are living from your power, when every moment is, okay, this is where I have power, this is where I don't. So I'm going to put my awareness here, moment by moment by moment, you receive experiences, awarenesses, and all sorts of conditions that are a reflection of you feeling powerful instead of powerless. So I hope this is helpful. I hope it's inspired you to move into your day feeling powerful instead of powerless. Here's your willingness mantra again. I am willing to feel connected to my true power under all conditions. All right. I hope you'll come back, rewatch this today. It'll be posted on YouTube. And please share this with anybody that you think could use it to inspire their day. Come back tomorrow. I'll be here bright and early, 9:30 a.m. for the next Rise and Receive. And if you want to learn more about receiving and unlearning struggle, just look for the links, click explore, and please post your questions, your comments. I really appreciate you being here. Have a great Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.